Well, hello, Amazonians. Pretty soon it'll be time for Christmas shopping. So I've got a couple of things I wanted to show you that are very affordable, very underpriced, I think, and will really impress your friends or family as far as quality of sound. These are the K2 model. Actually, I've got two things to show you. I've got an upgraded silver cable. This is the K2 model from a company, BQEYZ. That's the manufacturing place. And these are sold on Amazon, on Prime, by Better Video US, Better Video US. Say it's a K2 model. It's very light, very flat construction, very comfortable to wear. These come with a standard cable that's very light, very lightweight, very thin, and it's designed that way for people who do recording or live stage performances. These are really, I guess you would call them reference quality earphones. They're two cable, or two pins rather, and they have the little retaining cable that goes over your ear to hold them in place. These are perfect to go to the gym, work out, outside stuff, jogging, bicycle riding, that kind of thing. Very light. The headphones or earphones themselves are very comfortable and very light. So you'll enjoy these wearing them for any active outdoor deal. Also, from the same company, Better Video US, I got these. These are 16 core, silver plated, oxygen free copper. And both of these cables are about 3 feet long. These are beautiful. They're hand woven. Even though the plug is rounded, they're actually two pin connections like this. So you could replace the wires that came with it with upgraded like this. And again, these are really beautiful. These round out the sound quite a bit. These really bring out the upper register, the trebles, and the bass. It makes them a little bit smoother. The stock cables are great sounding, don't get me wrong, but they're designed intentionally to be lightweight for studio work or stage work. Now I'm a 75-year-old retired professional musician, trumpet player, and I've been reviewing earphones, headphones, speakers for several years now. And I pretty well can tell you what sounds good. I don't bother to write reviews on the big names that you see advertised on TV. They have thousands of reviews. And if you want to spend $300, $350, the ones that, that have an identifiable name, I won't start mentioning products, but you know who they are. And they're fine, but they're expensive. These, with the standard cable, sell for $57.99. So to remember it, it's say 60. And the cable is $46.99, so 47. So for a little over $100, you'll get perfect for Christmas or for yourself. I use the memory foam ear tips because I have very large ears. I'm 7 3/4 inch head. But they come with the usual 3 sizes of silicone earpieces or ear tips, which are just fine if they fit your ears. The main thing about these, just like any other earphones, you have to get a good fit. These are studio reference tuned. They're 2 dynamic drivers and 2 balanced armature drivers in each piece. And they're designed for musicians who want to be able to hear everything that's going on if they're on stage or even if you're at home listening. Too many of the earphones nowadays are bass heavy. If you look on Amazon, 90% of them advertise strong bass, bass heavy. Well, if you're into that, get them. They're fine. But the bass is usually so prominent that it will creep into the other frequencies. So what you end up with is something for good modern music. But if you want to hear the cymbals on drums, and like I'm a trumpet player, I like horns, vocals. These things are tuned by somebody who really knew what they were doing, first of all. And they're not V-shaped. They're not just bass and treble. They have great mid-range. So for vocals, little intricate licks on a drum, brushes, on a cymbal, you can hear all these things that you wouldn't normally hear on what the earphones you would buy that's available. But these I prefer over most any I've heard. I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't familiar with the brand, but I got these earphones and this cable, again, from the same place, Better Video US. The reason I'm mentioning the names of the seller and some things that appear obvious on their website is Amazon compresses their videos quite a bit. So I always put this video on YouTube, which is much clearer to watch. But if you just find it on YouTube, you wonder, well, I'm looking at the video. Where's all the stuff? Where can I get it? Go to Amazon, type in Better Video US, and you'll find a range of products. They're a new company and very nice and really going to a lot of effort to try to establish their brands. And they have a 1-year warranty on these. These things are 15 ohms, so you can run them off your cell phone, an old shuffle if you have one. Whenever you like to listen to music, you don't need an amp. There's the 15 ohms, so you can push it with anything. Come in 2 colors, black and silver, and you can get either color with or without a microphone or the mic button, They're water resistant, IPX5. They're sort of flat on the top, which is nice. They stay in your ear really well. They're comfortable, good fit. Even the cable like this, it doesn't have the little pin to hold it over the top of your ears, will still work just fine looped over your ear. Because of the texture of this cable, it's pretty, not sticky, but it won't slip off your ear. As I said, this frequency response is through the roof. It's 7 to 40,000, which, normal, really nobody can hear 7 hertz. That's too low. But it reinforces what you can hear. As I said, they're reference grade. So these, if you want to hear everything that's on your music that you're listening to, including a lot of things you've never heard before, these will do it. Hence the name reference grade. I'm not going to go into a great big detail. I'll write a written review with this stuff on their respective website, product site. But I'm not going to try to get into telling you what you like or don't like and go into audiophile terminology of the colors of the music and, a lot of terms that are really subjective depending upon who's listening to them. But as a retired musician, and I've done studio work enough to tell you that these are mixed perfectly. Whoever tuned these, really, hats off to them. And you can run them through a separate, EQ system if you want to reinforce the bass. But actually, if you get the proper fitting ear tips, which is the secret to most earphones, these I've got the memory foam because I have said like a big ears, and the little silicone ones there aren't really big enough. And different ones will stick in your ear better for moving around. But really, again, the secret is getting these that fit comfortably in your ear, but seal around your ear canal where you get really good bass. The bass is in there. You just have to find it. It's a little bit elusive on earphones. But with the right ear tips, you'll have a wonderful sound with these. And I don't think you can do better. I mean, these things are just right under $60, and they get a better sound than a lot of $300-400 earphones. I mean, you can spend $3,000 on earphones, but you'll regret it once you find some of these unknown, really good quality made, good sounding earphones. There's no reason really to spend much more. These are as good as anything the $300 price range you're going to come across. So save some money, spend the rest of it on yourself for Christmas, or use them for yourself. And that's about it. They're properly made. They're durable. I think it's a composite plastic. I'm not sure what it's made of, to tell you the truth, but they're substantial. But with the stock wires that come with it, I mean, they're really super light, so you can wear them all day. These add-on or accessory or upgrade, take your pick, of cables are great if you really want to hear music and not be bothered doing something else. If you're at the gym, you're busy, and people are talking. If you're sitting at home in your easy chair, this cable really rounds out the sound of these earphones. I keep wanting to call them headphones for some reason, but you'll like these. It came in a little box with the specs on it and a little booklet that tells you not to drive the car while you're doing this, that kind of thing, and the little silicone pieces. Good way they don't come with a container. A good way to carry these without damaging them or breaking anything. Tic Tacs. Eat the Tic Tacs. Put your earphones in there. They fit perfectly with the wide mouth. They're easy to get in and out. So check these out. I'll do a separate written review on each one of these items on their respective webpage. And you won't be disappointed. It's a 1-year warranty, and they sound really great. So take it from me. They're worth a try. I'm sure you'll like them. Thank you for watching.